things about the animals. I know you all know about alligators and crocodiles. I'm going to have them show you, right together almost there, the two. You see the one that David Hitzig has, the alligator, and you see the crocodile. Look at the difference in the noses, the heads, the spines on the back are much, come out of the body more. Now David Hitzig, you're going to see several of his animals here today. He has a bush wildlife sanctuary in Jupiter, Florida. The Bush family built it 20 years ago. And David helped build the whole thing. He rehabs more animals in the state of Florida, just like SeWe, more than anybody else probably in the country. Anywhere from gators to bald eagles to leopards, cougars to all kinds of stuff. I'll go to the gator first if you want to. The alligator over here, you put them both together. The alligator is an animal that can grow. They say the biggest one was 14 feet, found in Louisiana several years ago. It weighed over 1,600 pounds. That's the largest alligator that has been found. The crocodile does not exist in our country. However, David, about 6 years ago, after I met him, rescued. They called him up. They had 4 crocodiles on the beach of Jupiter, Florida. They came over from Cuba. So I guess they had their papers that they got here. Anyway, so he takes care of those things. Look at the crocodile here. Look at that thing all on his head. The crocodile, from what I feel, is much more aggressive than the gator. However, one thing you don't want to do is ever feed them. If you feed them, then you're asking for trouble, because a gator relates you to food. There's a woman in Naples, Florida, that's not here anymore. They fed the gators in the back of their lake back there. They went out to a party. She came back with her buddy, was swimming, and one of them's not here anymore. Now, over here on the side of this animal's, right up in there, they have sensor glands, sensors, where they can feel vibrations in the water up to 2 miles away underwater. The animal can go easy, as David knows, a year without ever eating. We found, when I do research with researchers, when someone had been killed or whatever it was, hunted, inside them we found tin cans, boards, clothing, whatever, because they can't chew. It's just a matter of taking that, ripping that kind of thing. If you go up to a gator on the land and you think he doesn't hear you, he feels you walking up there. So this animal's gonna look like he's sleeping. So he walks up there. By the way, the first 20 feet, he will outrun any human being on earth. Nobody can even begin to outrun a gator. But it's about 20, 30 feet, so stay at 40 feet. Anyway, so the gator, if you walk up like this, David will show you, he takes his tail, he goes like that, and even when we film this, folks, we can't even see it. It's beyond a blink of the eye. So I'm just giving you some information about it. It sounds like I'm saying they're evil animals. They're not. They date back to the dinosaur era. When they lay eggs, by the way, they do lay eggs, the heat of the nest determines the male or female gator. But when they do lay eggs, and some of you guys see it nodding your heads, they know this, they will come after you. I don't care if you're in a car, if you're in a boat. I've had a crocodile in Australia come after there, and one of them bit the back of a guy's boat, a metal boat. The crocodile is much larger. The crocodile that I thought was the biggest one was in Africa, which was the Nile crocodile, which gets to be about 18 feet. Then I go to Australia, their crocodile is anywhere from maybe 20, 22 feet. And then several years ago, I go to Malaysia and see the crocodile over there. I walk in this place, there's a place that rescues crocs and also has to take them out because they attack villagers. This thing I thought was a stone thing. It was 24 feet long. That's there, down into there. 24 feet long, it was over 100 years old. Well, I said, God, that's an incredible sculpture. I remember the wall was right here, a little wall. He said, and I saw his eyeball move. I said, that's amazing, he must have a battery. And he goes, no, Mr. Hanna, that's a really old crocodile, it's real. And he started crawling real slow. It's like a monster. I've never seen anything like the thing. But that is the biggest one in the world. So these are an animal here that was almost extinct in Florida in the 1950s. Today, it's a major problem in the state of Florida. I don't know about Georgia, South Carolina, or Mississippi, or whatever. But over in Florida, there are how many? 1.5 million right now. Back when there only used to be 1,000. So now they're trying to control the gator as quick as they can. So thank you guys for being at the Bush Wildlife Sanctuary. Great job, baby.